we got stage 2 finished down by the riverbed, way up here. We'll go up there and have a look. I've got to do some sales because I have no money. I'm down to 61,000 and my bank is 18,000, so my money's all gone. I've got to go and do some sales. I won't be able to do stage 3 of this 4-wheel drive track yet, but we'll just have a quick we'll just have a quick little flyover at what's been done. As you can see, I haven't got enough money to continue it on yet. It's just a rough track. This is old man Emu's place just up here, so wraps around up the hill, around the hairpin, and yeah, this took $3.5 million to do. It's a sales point up here. We'll be coming up here in a moment. Got to sell some clothes. This is all the national park out here up to the right. So that's old man Emu, and the River Run 4-wheel drive track starts here. And this is just the nature reserve up here, the national park. We're on no man's land, and this just leads us up. This isn't finished. This is only painted in for the moment, just to see where I want to go. I'm going to do a lookout here, so an elevated lookout, and be able to look over the entire map and the farm from up here. It looks really nice. So I've kept the trees out of this area just to be able to be up here and be able to overlook it all. And planning ahead was the idea. And this is the little campsite here. A couple of tables and chairs, a bit of undercover. Got a generator. Got a fire truck there. We've got some timber to buy. We got a dunny, which needs to be cleaned out because there's all flies and stuff in it. Disgusting. We've got a water truck up here as well. So old man Emu's house is down here. And the track's a little bit bumpy in the beginning, and then it starts getting fairly hardcore. So just here, the beginning, on the way to old man Emu's. It's a standard off-road track. A few bumps and jiggles and lumps and divots here and there and whatever, but it's tractor friendly for the most part until we get over the bridge and we go up there to old man Emu's sale point. As we continue on, we've got all the boulders that have fallen off the top of the cliff up there, and I haven't painted them in yet, but there's going to be boulders all the way just across here, just to show that boulders have fallen. As you can see, the camera gets jaggedy. Then it just sort of smooths out a little bit, and we get a little bit of 4-wheel drive tracking as we go down. Nothing too major, just a few bumps, and that makes the suspension work really good. And we come down to the riverbed now, which this map's funny because the water table, it has the lowest water table of any map, and yet down the back here, right near the edge of the border of the map, which is that's how close I am to the edge of the boundary, there's no water table over here, so I've had to paint water in, and it doesn't look the best, but from a distance, as you're in first person driving through, it does look like it's wet. It doesn't look like the normal water dams that I've done on this map, but anyway, it's captured the kind of, I've just tried to make it look shallow. Got some river stone and mud around, so it's just like a creek bed at the moment. This is pretty hardcore going up and down through here. It really puts the 4-wheel drive through its paces, left and right shanks and up and down and stuff. It's pretty good. It's good fun. And this is all part of the riverbed, obviously, but I wish I could have let's jump over to this Massey. We're taking this back to the shop, but see the water table there? It's really low, and that's what I wanted. I wanted to build, when I started building that 4-wheel drive track out there, I thought I would have had that water around the bridge back there, but that wasn't to be. I'm going to take a shortcut here through the riverbed. So yeah, I'm a bit disappointed because when I started building that track I thought, wow, that's going to look awesome. And just before I came live, I went over there and I spent my last 61,000. That's still in the bank because I didn't save it, I reloaded it, and I dug down to see if I was near the water table, and there is no water table close to that edge of the map. It just keeps going down till you hit bloody hell, I guess. So anyways, is what it is. So we're giving the Massey back. I've decided to trade this one in. It's a lease vehicle anyway. We've had it for a short time, and I'm going to get some trees planted down by the full drive area, but first I have to sell some of my tailor clothes. So we're going to be doing that as my controller has a little drift on it. So I'm giving all this back. And we'll go and see this kooky lady. She's a real weirdo. She's a crazy woman, this one up here. She's an absolute banana. Hey, you weirdo. You going, you weirdo? Yeah, sort of weird stuff you're going to do today. We'll return that. No longer needed. No longer needed. Hey, kooky woman. Hey, I've got something for you. Got something for you. You like animal sludge? In the face. I bet you're used to that. Hey? Hey? I bet you're used to that. Yeah, dripping off your chin and stuff. Hey, oh yeah, look at nodding the head. It doesn't worry me. It doesn't worry me. I bet it doesn't. Let's first, we've got service berries and American elms. Actually, I think what I will get, oh look, I'm going to have to go in and see her. Alright. Hello miss, look, I want to just apologise for my recent behaviour. I didn't mean anything I said. Yeah, no chip off your shoulder, you alright? Am I still able to shop and buy here? Would that be okay? Yeah? You don't care? Okay, thank you. I'll yep. Okay. Well, she wasn't offended, so she's still serving me. You're a fucking weirdo. You fuck. I'm never coming here again. You're a fucking kook, lady. Go and get some help. Jesus Christ, what's wrong with these women? Oh, that's one of those. That's one of those new age women. The ones without wombs. Yeah, that's yeah. She's one of those new age women. The ones without wombs. Yeah, but they're still women. Yeah, no, I get it. Yeah, yeah, a woman without a womb. Yep. No, I'm onto it. Yep, absolutely. All right, we got the spruce on board. Just pick that up, and now we're heading over to the Ford drive track. Now my dog's going to start carrying on. Every time I come live, he starts being a real cockhole. He does all sorts of things. Anyways, I'm not going to let him worry me. Hey, there you go. Yep. Dad's doing something. Yep. Dad's doing something. You got to capture my undivided attention at all costs, don't you, fella? Yep. Can't just leave me be. Oh, these have grown another stage. The farm's starting to look real good, and I'm real pleased with how it's turning out. I've planted every single tree on this map. When I started building it, I took all trees and rocks off the map and built the farm how I wanted it. and I'm like, it's just too bare. There's no people, there's no cars. I've got to make a lot of forestry to give it that feeling that that it's, you know, it's not just an empty, shallow howl kind of thing. So you can see the water table over there. It's at ground level. When I get over the other side of this mountain, which is old man Emu's place, there's no water table there. Even though we're on the same level on the other side, we're actually lower than what we are now. Over where we're heading, there's a sign just over here where we enter. I've got some bales I can sell there as well. I should have done that first. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do my sales first. We'll just leave this here at the start of the track. We're going up to old man Emu's to sell it anyway. So I'll just leave that here. I actually need some sort of entrance. I'd like some sort of entrance. I don't know what sort of entrance, but it needs something just to show, you know, like a nice tall log or something. What do I have in decorations? There's really nothing here that captures. What have we got here? What is something here that I can use to show the entrance? There's really nothing. There's really nothing. An old bus or something. Broken down old bus. Actually, I hope that didn't ruin the ground. I think it did. I think it did. I'm pretty sure it did. Oh, this menu is a pain. That's alright. We'll just smooth around it. We'll just smooth around it. Now it's not going to let me fence up to here, but I will be able to do some type of fencing. Just a tiny little bit. Yeah, I'll chuck a light. What are we using? You can't use anything like that. It's a national park, for Christ's sake. We'll do one at the entrance here. Does that light up at night? I'm not sure if they. I don't think that sign does light up at night. So how about we do that? How about we put a little bit of light on the bus and on the sign? That might work. And a national park would kind of have this type of fencing, wouldn't it? I don't think it's going to let me put it, yeah, too steep. Certainly won't let me up there. Or there. Or there. What if we brought it out a bit? Nah, look, we're gonna forget about that idea. It was a pretty shit idea anyway. There we go. Just an entranceway into the national park. Considering we come up here a lot. And that's all we're going to do. Just an entrance gate. Just an entrance gate. And we'll open it up a bit here. Oh, come on now. How wide did we go? About a 45. I know what I can do actually. I'll leave that there for now because I've just had a brainwave and it's under building. It's under buildings if this menu allows me to do such things. I want it to be something like a ranger's kind of little hut thing. That's not going to work, but I know what else will. This menu is really just driving me insane. Alright, now I'm going to square that fence up. Have I got enough money? I'm down to $44,000. My dear God. We can finish that gate there, but I think I know what I want to use. You're looking like a little ranger's kind of hut. Now we've got that, or we've got an office block. Now I don't know. Putting that there is not a great idea. So we'll put the back of it here. We'll sort of tee it up in line there. There we go, and that's the ranger's little spot. And we'll give him a little bit of parking because it is a four drive area. If anyone's seen up the hill there, you see there's a four drive area up there. I just want some parking slots, which are only just here any second. There we go. Oh, that's a bit too big. That's the only one we need anyways. Look at the hill. We'll see if we can fit it in this side. Yeah, it doesn't look like doesn't look too good. But it doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be anything special. Just a little hut for the ranger to do his bits and pieces. How tall is that in relation? It's about the same size. So I think I'll stick to the one we're using. But we can use this barrier for the front to divide here. Yeah, this is a better fence, but you're not able to see it. It's not able to be seen too well. Just a small barrier, a little bit for his entrance, maybe enough for a walk through. And that protect from the road. Let's make sure we square that up. Alright, now we'll just finish it off with this dicky fence. I didn't want a gate, I wanted the fence. Thank you. square it out here. Well, actually, nothing saying it has to be square, is there? There's no law that states it must be square. Just want to run it along the back. Now we have an entranceway to the full drive park. And I'm doing this because there's also a track that's going to be coming down from the hill, so basically a fire track. For the fire trucks, it's a fire trail. Alrighty. And I'm just spending money I haven't got. I'll be broke in no time. Absolutely. Doesn't get any better than this. You can spend all your money too if you wanna. It's good fun. Give it a go. You spend 300 hours in the game to spend it. Why not? Spend away, I say. Spend away. Bit of a turn through here and a bit of a turn through this way. Lovely. Let's use the forestry ground. To break it up a little bit. Probably have a little bit of cobblestone to his entrance there, I would say. Oh, he's in his office all day, so I dare say he wouldn't be living with dirt for very long. Clean that up. A little bit of a lunchroom here. Somewhere for him to have something to eat. Yeah, it's a bit bright for my liking. I think we'll go ahead and change that. That's definitely going to be too bright. Oh, that texture is kind of... What about a little bit of green in it? Maybe. No, I just put some dirt under the table. Bye-bye cobblestone. Have little elements of it in there, I guess. Let's open this up a little bit wider. That's what she said. Now this fella is going to need something there. he's going to need a car. Maybe one of the 4x4s can park here. Yes, I think so. I think that's a great idea. Just going to have some water. Alright. It's a ranger's place, right? It's got to be inviting. It's got to be inviting. I think that's inviting. I know a couple of $2 halls that would love to stay there. Nothing there. I like the look of this, but it's really it's part of this map. We don't want sheds. We don't want extensions. That's 3 slots. What a shame. Put this trough out the front for people for their horses, so they can tie their horses up. You know what? I'm going to bring one of the horses down. Yes, I am. I think that's a fantastic idea. I'll give it a little bit of use. A little bit of animal mud there. Just throw some dirt just around the table, just to break that colour scheme up a little. Just put a smidgen on top of the animal mud, and we'll top it off with a smidgen of mud. There's a smidgen and a smidgen of water. So we've now got the Rangers headquarters for the National Park. So I'll drop this off inside the Ranger's house, well, the Ranger's work area anyway, into his parking spot. We're going to bring one of the 4 drives here and park that in there. So leave this off to the side. And I'll leave that there for now. And that's old man Emu's, that can stay there. Where's the other one? There it is. We'll run this down there. So yesterday all my cow pens disappeared. All of them. This game, I don't know why I bother anymore. So this, that and that, all the cows disappeared. I didn't get the money back for them. The pens disappeared. I didn't get the money back for them. They just disappeared. Now they've got no food or water, and I'm not real worried about it. Anyways, we'll head up here now and onto the 4 drive area. Can't be leaving that gate open. That's terrible behaviour. Can't do that. Oh, my dog. Every time I'm live, my dog has to... Come on, stupid. Come on. There, go on, get out. You got your dog door, you don't use it. You stand at the door. Useless. That was the house, and I used to use this bag, so the houses, farmhouses. The mod's still here. That mod's gone too. Oh, it was a bag and I had it on the deck. Anyone who's seen any one of my videos knows that that's where I spawn every time. Right here. So when I come on to an episode, this is where I spawn. Not anymore. It spawns me over at the maple syrup sales wholesaler house. So is what it is, I guess. These trees have just gone up to their next stage as well, so that happened since yesterday. So I think this will be the ranger's vehicle now. Leave that over there so there's always a vehicle in the forward drive area. And we'll just take a shortcut. Yeah, they have all those spruce have gone up to stage 3 now. Yeah, they've got a bit more taller to go. We'll head on down to the ranger down here. I think it's worked out alright. So I'll just do a quick save. I'll do a quick save because this game crashes unexpectedly. It throws mods off you unexpectedly, does all sorts of weird things. Just a quick look at the PDA. Oh dear. So we'll see how our growth is going. I'm trying to roll a cigarette here for the moment. I didn't want people just to sit there and not look at anything. There's been a lot of building going on here. Right up field number 9, the top right. That's what I finished yesterday, stage 2. Bridge going over the creek. It's actually a watered, it's actually a river, but it's a creek at the moment, it's dry. And I have to get this, I have to cut the tracks in, so it should look pretty cool coming in here. Ranger area. I'll bring some street signs down here. And we'll make it 20 through here, I guess. Ooh. That way we've always got a full drive here, ready to go. It's a little ranger's hut. And this might be a little bit tedious for the beginning. We'll do a little flyover. This is stage 2 done. I'm out of money, so I have to do some sales. We're starting to lift the track up. I want to narrow it out a bit, and we're going to curve around and go back up that way towards along the top of the ridge, or we're going to continue on and get real crazy as we get down around here. So it will be around the whole back side of this mountain, lots and lots of it. We're also going to cut a track through the middle here, so we're going to use it all to our advantage. We'll go down and have a look at the new section. This was stage 2 done. Stage 1 was the entrance and Old Man Emu's place. So this was a landslide, and just cut the tracks in, and the river flows crazy and a lot of erosion going on down here. It's a nice climb there, pretty lumpy and bumpy. I tried to get this looking like a creek that has floods once or twice a year, and we're really low. This map has a really low water table, and unfortunately the deeper I dug, no water table. So I actually dug a hole and spent all the money I had in the bank, and I didn't find any water, and it went along. I could see Satan's horns, that's how deep I went. And Don't knock me, cough. You're a fucking pain in the ass every time I'm live, mate. Stupid prick. Yeah, so I've tried to capture it with just paint mud and water, but it's not the real thing, you know. You can tell what it is. Anyway, this is stage 2 done. It goes up down through the dry river creek bed over this bridge. I'm right on the edge of the map right here. It's extremely difficult to do anything because the camera won't let me get over there. So this is just a standard 4-wheel drive track. A few lumps and bumps and crevices. It's not finished. There's so much more to do. But as you come down, it's a nice view. And you kind of feel like you're away from everything down here. So, yeah, I just tried to capture little islands. You know, it's shallow and muddy. And it hasn't flooded for a while and the shrubs have grown back, but it's still wet like a creek, a shallow creek with just a little bit of water, puddles here and there. That's all. The next stage will get more hardcore. We're taking this guy over to the ranger. That's going to be his horse. No, actually, we'll leave the black one there. We'll just run up here. They're fully grown. So just little windbreakers, and they line the driveway. This is the house that I spawn at now. I don't know why. I don't know how to choose what house to spawn at, but this is where I spawn now, this house. So I guess these are my horses. So I guess I better feed them and give them hay and stuff. We'll give this one, we'll brush him before we take him over, eh? There we go. Yeah, let me on. Come here, you frigid thing. Let me on ya. He was up behind his horse. He was pumping with great force. The horse don't mind the pain as I hang on to its mane. Jump. This is all the sugar cane. This will be ready in 2 or 3 in-game days. Probably 4 more in-game days. So I'm glad my fields aren't ready yet. Although I need money, I've got stuff at the tailor shop just down here as we're heading into town at the moment. And that's the fastest this horse will gallop, unfortunately. So you'll have to check out my tight buns as I'm getting this horse over to the ranges. Sugarcane will make us a lot of money, so I put sugarcane in there to make money so I can continue the track. I've not done any money cheats in this build and I don't intend to. So that's where our tailor shop is over there, the fabric shop. We're going to sell the fabric. I'm not going to turn them into clothes because I haven't completed the tailor shop yet, so I'm not allowed to use anything that I haven't completed. And I've got cotton there ready to go, and that'll bring a bit of money, but only about 1/4 or 1/5 of clothing. I've got all the cows back, which cost me a fortune, and their 3 pens were about 15,000 each, plus another 5,000 to lay it. So that took 60 grand, plus about another 60 grand in cattle head. I've got a bull in each pen, 2 bulls in each pen now too, so that's pretty cool. I just want to get this horse over to the ranger. The ranger's got a 4-wheel drive and a horse, because there's some tracks up there that are inaccessible by vehicles, or there will be anyway. Get out of the way, stupids. There for a swim horse. Well done, son. Didn't flinch. Ah, well done. What a good horse. You can tell he's an Apache's horse. He's not afraid of anything. A pinto. Oh, please. Scared of a chicken. I was just giving you praises. Alright, we're nearly there. Yeah, so all the spruce have now gone to the next stage. Not that one. That one's still at stage 2. But the other one's up here, stage 3s. So that forest will get thicker and thicker on stage 4, and then stage 5 fully grown. So over 3,000 trees planted now. 3,000 trees. I think there was about 8,000 trees on the map, 8 or 10. It could have even been 12,000 trees. I did see the figure, but I don't remember it. Alrighty, so I wish I could go first person. On the PC you can. And I'll put the horse over here by the trough. And that's the ranger's horse. Back one step. Forward one step. Thank you. And he's tied up there. He's got some water. The ranger's got fresh water. He's got somewhere to have his lunch. He's got a little hut with his radio room. He's got his four-wheel drive. He's got his wooden fence. His little office. He's got the old school bus that came rolling down the hill with a drunken bus driver. No kids were hurt, no kids were harmed. They were all up there at the camping area. He decided to go into town and get some more beer on his own. So look at this. Look at this. Don't forget to give Giants all your money, people, for all the garbage DLCs they're throwing at us. All right, don't forget to do that. All right, make sure you're a good Giant software supporter. All right, give them all your money. All right, even though they give nothing back. They can't even fix the most easiest of problems. Make sure you support them, people, alright? Give them all your money. Alright? Let them know how much you like being fucked up your ass by them. And that's a good enough view there. I'll be using that tractor. That's what I was doing. That's our seeder. We're going to seed around... We're going to plant them saplings around stage 1 and 2 of the 4-drive track, just to block out the edge of the map and make it feel like we're in sort of thick bush. And I'm looking forward to laying all them down. It's going to look great. Something to do apart from farming. So farming's great, and that's why I don't cheat money in, because then I just won't play the game. There's no point. I'm up to 205 hours on this build. 205 hours. I think I left the trailer here. No, it's over at the sheep pen. Damn, I've come the wrong way. Look, the FPS is doing a little bit silly. This is the 7R, it's not a modded tractor, so I'm not too sure why. We're running out of time. It's almost 8 PM. 8:15, I think the sun disappears. So we don't have a great deal of time. The rush is on. It's starting to look good up through here. So each time the trees grow another stage, it makes it look like a different map. I'm really enjoying it. and the dog's gone. When I sold the dog, everything else disappeared, the cattle pens and everything. So the dog's over at the new spawn location. I should have put it over at Old Man Emu's. That's what I should have done. Yeah, trailer's down here. Now I remember. I think because this is a tractor I've not used on the map yet, the FPS has been a little silly. Hello? There we go. We may as well take that. Yeah, look at the FPS being all weird. Can we just pick that up, please? Is it too much to ask? Is it too much to ask? I want to sell this fabric before nightfall. We're running at times 5, and the sun goes down at 8:15 p.m, which is almost now 20:15. And by the time we get it loaded, we'll be running in right at dusk, deep dusk. So the pressure's on. Let's get cracking. So I had to plough and seed the cattle pens as well, and they haven't turned out as good, so I'm going to do it again, but not today. That is a task for another day. And I'm guessing the farm shop will give me the most money, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going over to Old Man Emu's to sell it so I can go up the hill, because I really like going up there. Yeah, what are we going to load up or anything? Is it going to work? Hello? Is this thing working? Is it going to work? Interesting. And no more's going to spawn. I had 47,000 litres. That's it? Oh my. We got ripped off terribly. Who cares? We're off to Old Man Emu's. Cut through town, and it is the first time I've used this tractor on this map, so it has a slightly different script, and now all the models that are down are just adjusting to the script, and that happens from time to time. Welcome to B-grade programming, Giant Software. You betcha. Love the game. Love it. Love it more than anything. Can't stand the developers, all the programmers, absolute amateurs. And I'll just leave that there. Flowers ready, yep, which means olives will be ready too. So I'll just get this up to the sales point. I'll sleep at Old Man Emu's for the night, because by the time we get there it's going to be dark, and there's a werewolf up this hill here. You'll hear it sooner or later. You'll hear it howling and scare the absolute bejesus out of you. And now when that chopper flies over this map, it's a red chopper, you can pretend that that's the Ranger's chopper. So it's all starting to tie into a nice little storyline. We'll just go straight ahead. I've got to watch a barrier over here. Yeah, we're going to have to make do with wides, I think, because there you go, 8:15, deep dusk. Another 5 minutes and it'll be all but pitch black. At least I'll be able to see if these lights are working. Yep, and they're working. They look pretty good. Sweet. Ranger's office. Got his horsey there. And now I've got a sign lighting up for Giant Software. And this is a large tractor and it's struggling with barely any load on it, so I may have to zigzag this first little step. But I do like hearing the tractors working hard anyway, so. And we're right now, starts to paint out. And come to the fence, we chuck a right up to Old Man Emu's. We'll sell and have a sleep there. Here we go. So it is a bit bumpy through here. It looks a lot different at night. Now this is the start of the stage one of the four-wheel drive track, and leads to Old Man Emu's where we're heading to now. And that's the best lighting I've got. Unfortunately, it doesn't throw itself far enough ahead. If we go too quick through here, you end up rolling the tractor and stuff, so even though it's stage one, till we get across the bridge, we'll end up like that old combine there, or a harvester. It's not a combine, is it? It's a harvester. And we'll sleep up here for the night. It's got a sleep trigger up here. Looks a lot different at night. That one's rolled off the hill. That vehicle, that was crashed in there. And that screen's glitching out. So maybe there's something wrong with this model. I think I'll trade this one in and maybe get the 8R instead. Old Man Emu's home because his horse is there, so that's good. I'll be able to get a spare room up here for the night. And I haven't heard the werewolf howl. Usually he's howled already, so I'm not too sure what's going on there. There's our sale point. And Here's his log cabin here. We're going to bunk here for the night. We'll do our sales in the morning. Actually, the guest bedroom is around this side, and we'll bunk down for the night now. I don't even know if I've got enough money to cover my leasing costs. Down to 3,000. Struth. We're in the money poos, but it was worth it. Couple of grand at least. Oh, fabric is sold there, stupid. Look at it. It is sold there. You flippin' moron. 30 grand. A couple of cartons. That's alright. Take that all day long. Now watch this hairpin. Over that edge is death. This one too. I have got barricades, but I didn't want to put them up. I wanted the danger to always be there so I don't get complacent. We're taking this full driving with the trailer. This is a stupid idea. It's going to end up either in tears or a complete and utter reset. But it'd be a good way to see if this has independent suspension, and it doesn't. We're fucked. We're fucked. I should not have done this. Oh dear. This is meant for vehicles with independent suspension, not for a rigid fucking tractor with a trailer on it. Truth. Oh, almost. Come on, Boogie. Get up there. Keep going. Keep going. You can do it, man. You can do it. Let's go. It gets a little better here, and then it gets a bit rough trekking down here, but I reckon 15 should be good enough. This is stage 2 now. I haven't finished all the paint on the road. This is where I'm going to put all the trees, all the new spruce. Going way too quick. And all the spruce, I'm going to thicken all this here so it's real nice thick bush. So coming down, because I generally like to play in first person, it'll just look a lot better. A little bit of haze. I might just change the months. Maybe July. Yeah, that's taken that sort of haze out of it. There's nowhere we're going across the creek bed. And we'll just leave her there. So it's supposed to be a river, and I've still got to cut in the side of the mountain to make it like a waterfall. And it flows into here, but it's shallow at the moment, and it hasn't had any great rainfall lately to really, it's just like a bit of a creek bed at the moment. So all the bush is sort of growing back, and then we get here, and that forward drive goes off, man. It's fucking awesome, that thing. Independent suspension, and it all works really well. So that's the kind of vibe I tried to create with section 2, stage 2 of the 4-wheel drive track. This here is very low on the map, and the water table on this map is extremely low. And I dug a hole and went down to Satan's Horns, and there was still no water table. That's the edge of the map there, and the camera can't get any closer. So for when I was doing all this work over here, I can't even get over there. It was extremely difficult, but I managed to somewhat pull it off a bit. I've still got all these other cliffs to do up here yet, so I've got a couple of more stages of cliffs to bring out. Yeah, it just cost millions and millions of dollars. So I had 5.2 million, but I spent $1 million over at the BGA, so about $4 million I've spent. And this isn't staying like this. This is just the ledge. There'll be tracks that wind back in and curve back up. There'll be other tracks that will go forward this way, cut back down, go back up. There's just lots of ideas I've got, and I just want to make this fun. It's not smooth, it's lumpy and bumpy. Be putting some good hill climbs on and some really steep grades, D grades, and but I'm out of money, so this is as far as I could get, just the basic structure. So it takes a while, takes a lot of money, but I'm not going to cheat in money to fix it. I had a comment, just put down government subsidy signs. Oh, thanks, because once it's built, what have I got to work for? You know, what have I got to work for? Nothing. I just got a map that I might come on and go, it's finished now, play it once or twice, and that's it. Nah. I've spent 200 hours on this map. I want to put another 200 into it before I'm kind of done with it. So let's boogie back. I'm going to go and throw, I don't know what else. I might just do a couple of sales just to get some money up. I've got 18,000 in my other bank. I play multiplayer so I can have my own bank. I set a hold on to all my money, and that had $4,000 in it, $4 million in it yesterday, and we're down to 18,000. So yeah, you can see my budget there, nothing cheaty. That money, 2.7 mil and 2.3 mil, that was taken out of my bank. All right, so no cheats going on, no spamming money, nothing. That's it. And that was the 2 million yesterday that I spent. So you don't get a lot for $2 million. You get a dry river creek bed and a couple of bushes and a little bit of painting, and that's about it. So no, not that way. Not that way. I deliberately did it so I couldn't take shortcuts. You know, I knew not to come up here with this. This thing's got independent front suspension. Yeah, it does too. That's why I suppose it got over there a little bit. The back's rigid as shit, but the front has independent. Never noticed that. That's awesome. Now, there's only 2 grades here I don't have to worry about. One of them's just here somewhere. Yeah, this one is a bit of a bump. Not unless you go slow, and then there's one just on the exit gate. Here. I tried to make that look like a water cut through area. But anyway, you can only succeed as far as the tools you've got to use. So I've got to cut this track in and do all that, and I think I'll wind it a little bit more left and right, going up, sort of snake it up a little bit more instead of straight up. So think with a full load the tractors might not make it up there. We've got the Ranger's horse, Ranger's hut, Ranger's full drive there. Let's go full noise. And bales have been sitting out there for struth ages. 12 months. I just haven't bothered collecting them. I'm heading the wrong way because I'm trying to roll one up. So what a shame. I can put water anywhere on this map and make a river, a creek, a dam, and it'll show the actual in-game water. But it won't work out there where it would have worked really well. Would have looked better anyway. Go the wrong way. I'm going to sell everything I have, product wise I mean. I thought I had more fabric. No. FPS is going ridiculous. This tractor's got to go. I can't keep it. I should have just kept the Massey, but it didn't have enough power in it, which is why. Hello, is this going to load? Yeah, cool. What about that last one there? Okay. Any more to spawn? I don't think I've got any more to spawn. Only 5,000. That's an unusual number. Ah, we've got water missing, haven't we? Better do a water run. We won't be using this for sales. We'll just put this in the shed over here. And look at the FPS going ridiculous. Alright John Deere, you're going back to the shop, old son. We'll just park this in here. The animals aren't producing because I haven't fed them. Let me just get rid of that. You're out of there. And I lease everything. I only own bugger all, so not very much. And that's because of the FPS. It's always giving problems. Water. Nothing to worry about. other gate down there. Well, I can drive in a straight line and give the water. That bush has gone to the next stage as well. They're spruce 2s, type 2, the narrow tall ones. They look good, stage 5 like that. Just feel old mate up here. I'll just do a little flyover for the moment. Oh, actually I'll check the olives first, see if how we looking here. Oh, we don't need to go into this one. 150,000 litres of them, yes. Hell yes. We're going to have some money. That'll do. Look how slow it's filling. I have a mod on this map that's fucking with my shit. And I don't know what mod it is. But it's not making me real happy. I don't know what mod it is. The most recent one I put down was the TLX from 82 Studios, and I've always had problems with 82 Studios. As much as that is an incredible mod, that's why I built the four-wheel drive track, because I got it and I was like, fuck, he's outdone himself on this mod. And since I put that one down, since I actually put that on the map, I now find that this is not accepting water, one litre a second instead of 1,000. This cattle pen disappeared, and the cows. This cow pen and the cows disappeared, and this cow pen and the cows disappeared. Plus all the work I had done ploughing and seeding the grass in here, so it was real grass. All that reverted back to this stupid in-game nuclear fallout toxic green fluorescent garbage grass. And I ploughed and seeded grass in here and it didn't work. It went straight back to that. So same as these sheep pens. Took back over, as you can see here, out to here, this corner, and this whole area. I had a shed here and painted the ground with you can see it's painted with riverstone. If I zoom out, that's where the shed was, and also had a shed down here, and it just took over. I don't know, just took over. And all my pigs were gone too, so they're all fresh pigs in there now. I'd had them for 5 years, 5 in-game years. Just one mod can destroy your game. One mod. Look, we're still trying to put water in this fucking thing. 5,000 litres. We're going to leave the water trailer there. It's full. I'm going to come back. We're going to take all the olives. I'm going to go sell them. And I don't fancy getting this prime mover and trailer up to old man Emu's. So unfortunately he's not going to get olives. We'll just run those ones into town. that mirror out a little bit. There we go. Just want to see the rear tyres of it. We're in a straight line. Yeah, good. This will be a tight squeeze. I have to back up. I'll get the weight over the drive axle first. This holds 300,000 litres, this trailer. It was one of my mates' mods for me to play on the map with him. I had to download it and I looked at it and thought, nah, it's not a mod I want. And now I use it all the time. Same as that flower hut, that green flower nursery there. It's fucking awesome. Even though it only holds 500 litres of water, unfortunately. But look at it, man, this thing's fucking gold. Does the sound go quiet when I close the door? Nah. I expected a little bit too much. This thing's like, it's just really cool, man. It's a good mod. Flowers don't pay the best money, but hey, when you turn it off, they all disappear. And it don't look so good. So this will always be running. Always, always, always. It just looks really cool, man. And all it needs is water. No fertiliser, no herbicide, no digest date. Awesome. Absolutely awesome. I just want to see if this thing's full. I think I filled it up. But I played drunk a couple of times, so maybe I didn't fill it up. Nah, it's full. Sometimes I have a few beers on a hot day and I play drunk as a skunk. Because that's what us alcoholics do. I'm just going to let this fill up. We're halfway, so not too bad. These pigs are a little bit entertaining to have a look at. I'll give them a quick view for now. I dug a hole, you see there's the hole and the water table. That's the ranger's chopper going over. Comes once an hour. Once every hour, 2 minutes past the hour. Every hour. Ranger's helicopter. So over there at the forward drive track, it would have been nice if this sort of water was down on the ground and I could have manipulated its depth. But for some reason the water table ends somewhere probably at the beginning of the mountain there. They run through the water, goes for a swim, they swim under the bridge, you don't see them, and then they come out the other side. And they also bring themselves out here, so I put mud out here because when the author programmed them in, he didn't stop them at the fence line, so they come out here, so I put mud and that down for them, and they come out this side as well. Only 1 or 2 ever out here. I've seen maximum 5 out here. So these guys are pretty active little fellas. Look, he's going for a swim. Yeah, fuck it, under the bridge he goes. Poor cat over here, he's stuck. He's fucking drowning. Look, mama pig to the rescue. Nah, fuck it, he's a lost cause. I'll go lie in the mud. Yeah, fuck him. Just turn me back and I'll pretend I never knew. The pigs. They're entertaining. It takes about 5 or 6 years to make any money out of them. But it's a small price to pay for entertainment. I'm just pouring myself a nice little beverage. Because we do that on hot days. Fucking desert weather and the heat. The heat's bad enough, but now we got the wind coming off the fucking desert. Straight in. No matter how much I close the home up, it gets full of red dirt and sand and stinking hot desert wind. Man, you can barely breathe. Cheers to you all. May you have a good fucking day. Should be nearly full now. Hey, you little ripper. Go and sell these. Please be anywhere but the goddamn farm shop. That woman up there is an absolute fucking nutcase. Where's my sales? There we go. Olives, 995, 1014. It's dropping in price. I think that's old man emus. I think we're heading. Oh dear, we are. We're taking this. Yep, it is. Old man emus, way over the back of the hill. Never taken the semi up here before. This should be rather entertaining, to say at the least. Let's give it full noise. But don't come home, animals. The farm's yours. This should be entertaining. How am I going to get around those hairpin turns? No matter what happens, I will not reset. I am not going to lose this money. I don't even know if we're going to get up the hill. Mr. Ranger, 20 through here, he reckons. No worries, sir. Tell your wife and kids I said g'day. Your wife, my kids. Fuck you, Ranger. Alright, moment of truth. This has got the C12 in it, so I didn't put the big motor on and it's chugging up here, no worries. Made John Deere look like a fucking puppy. That was John Deere 7R series tractor. We're going to have to go careful through here or that fender's going to get ripped to shreds. I think 100k an hour should be appropriate. Alright. Oh no, we're only at the first bump. We're not going to make it. We're not going to make it up there. There's just no way. Let's up the pepper a bit. So I've got those real tall spruce to throw down there. So when we're coming through here, it's going to be thick bush on the right hand side, not just that lame fluorescent fucking toxic spill green mountain out there. Oh man. We've got to get up there. 2 hairpins. And this first one's almost a hairpin. It's been real challenging here, building first person. This bump might bring us undone though. This here is a real, oh look, the steers are off the ground. We're going over. We're going over. Fucking going over. Fuck off. Yeah, I'm getting me money. Nothing's gonna stop me. trailer don't drag across, it'll pull me and the fucking prime mover with it. Go out wide, turn late. Should keep them just in. This is not ideal, really. It's like, if I fuck this up, I'm going to lose a lot of money. Money that I can't afford to lose. You'll be right around this hairpin. Go really, really wide here. No worries at all. Hey, horsey. Look at that, jackknifed around just about. And we kept it inside. You little beauty. See this fluoro grass? I'm bringing the plough up here. We're going to put real grass up here. I'm not going to spend this much time building a map to have this garbage grass. I'll do it wherever I can possibly do it. Money, money, money! Show me the money! Oh, not bad. Not bad, not bad. Now I don't care if I crash. It's just a reset. Oh yeah, that's much better. That's taken a bit of pressure off. When I built this map, I said no loans. And I haven't taken one. Not one. So, all legit. Made my money out of grass and silage bales. And a lot of fast forwarding days. Woo-wee. See you, old man Emu. See you on the next one. I don't think I'll bring this up again. Better stay out wide here and let the trailer float out here. Turn really, really late. Oh boy, we are on the edge. We've got the trailer around though. Fucking beauty. Now I'm not taking this down to stage 2. We're turning right, we're heading home. Come on, come on. I reckon I've lost a fender out of that for sure. If these things had damage on, you're driving home with the fender in the back of the trailer. This bit here, boosh! Even the trailer bogies came up. This is a dicey little bit too. That fucking tree was in the way. What a cunt. Home, sweet home. Easy sport. Get run away. There's a bit of log there from the branch off this tree I cut down, which is growing back. Yeah, look. There's the rest of it. I don't know. You put one mod on your game and you can just completely fuck your whole build. And I've just taken the fence out. Sorry, Mr. Ranger. Say good day to your wife and me kids. See you on the farm, sucker. I'll have the shotgun ready. You betcha. We've got nothing left to sell. I've got barley. I've got barley and I've got wheat. Soybean, corn, they're not worth it. Seeds I've got to have. Milk. Ooh, we could do a milk run. Ain't nothing else is worth selling. We could do a milk run. I've got nothing else. We'll do a milk run. What's barley going for? 600s. And I can feed the chickens the wheat. No, I'll let them have the, there's more barley though. They can have the wheat. Even the wheat's going 7.19. Shit. No. Nah, we're not going back up there. I'll go anyway. Where's the next best price? 655, 657, the grain mill. Righto. We can sell there, I just can't produce anything. My barley's in this silo where the pigs are. And we can do a milk run as well. I think I'll wrap around the pig pen and we'll come out loaded. Slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down! So we're taking the barley, we'll leave the wheat for the chickens. We'll fit almost all of it in. This will be a full load. That'll get our money back a bit. As far as the bank's concerned, there's 18,000 in there. Yeah, that's all there is. I don't have much to fall back on. I'll just do a save in case anything happens. I hate losing progress. I don't have autosave on because it crashes my game. It's one of the main contributors. Get fucked. My fertilisation state has revert back to stage 1. Do you know how many hours I spent fertilising? How much money I spent fucking fertilising? Motherfucking game. See, this dark shit is the top of the ridge. I'll be able to put real grass up there, but I don't know how close I can get to the border. That brown line is the edge of the border, and I won't be able to seed up to that, but running the edges of these hills with a plough to put real grass down so it looks like this, I don't think it's really worth it. I think the fluorescent, toxic, chemical fallout, nuclear waste, spillage grass will just have to suffice the four-wheel drive track. Most of it will be cutting in edges of mountains, so you'll be seeing rock, bushes, that sort of shit, more than that ridiculous grass. I don't know why Giants can't do an update, right? That all maps could come with that sort of grass. I don't know why Giants don't do it. If I was building maps and a map builder, I would put that on every goddamn map. And if you wanted to have a meadow, I'd still do it. There's no reason not to. There's no reason not to. I'm Giants' biggest praiser and hardest critic. And they got a lot to be criticised for. And the best praise I can give them is it's a fucking awesome game. It just sucks that they don't know how to fix shit, they don't know how to test mods, and they don't give anything back to the community in any way, shape or form. Changing citizens who walk around into zombies for one day a year at Halloween isn't given back to the community. Okay? Just putting it out there. They have potential to make this game 10 times what it is. They won't invest in it. They'll rather keep their money in their pocket. They don't even have a goddamn decent server. Before I go in for this sale, I want to make sure this production's off. By rights it should be off because I haven't finished building it. Alright, so I haven't completed any of the build and I'm not allowed to use the buildings for production unless I've finished building them. And I don't even know if I'm going to keep this grain mill or not. I think it's too. I put it there so that it will give me height. All right, that's why these two are in the middle, to give the town some height. But it's a country town; it doesn't need height. We've got 2 apartment buildings here, which are definitely overkill for a small town. All right, and they're modern, so they kind of don't suit, but they look real good at night with all the lights and that, and it looks like people are here. And this is no man's land, so there's no pedestrians walking around, there's no cars. Oh, how I wish for a computer. I could program all that in. So yeah, I don't want real tall buildings here, so both of these are going to go, and I'll fix it up with something else. My production chain. Grain mills off, cereal factories off. Alright, that's completely empty, so that's off, which is a shame. And that's off as well. Alright, so we should get paid. I didn't want this to go into storage and not get the money for it. Better pay me. I'm confident enough. And I've got to creep back because this trailer sneaks forward as you tip. Because as it goes up, it brings the bogey axle forward, hence the scissor. You fucking son of a bitch. I want my grain back out of it, motherfucker. I didn't even notice Oh, damn it. I can't even get my grain back out of it. Fuck you. Fuck you. I'll come back and plough that up. Put some proper grass down. And that's much better. No big tall fucking city buildings on my rural property. Lost half a trailer load. Just shy of anyway. Turn these markers off. Not happy, Jen. Oh dear, didn't want to steer. I've got to finish all these gutters in town, and I'm not sure if that's got anything to do with a bit of FPS playing up. I am on console, so it's probably got a lot to do with it. My slot counts are up to 1,937. When you get around the 2,000, 2,200 mark, it's not worth playing the map anymore. So that's why I lease all my equipment. So I only borrow the slots and then I give them back. So the only permanent slot counts are the placeables I put down, and I'm far from finished with placeables. I really want to build this thing till it's absolute brink. And that's why I said another 200 hours at least. And a lot more trees. So if you want to see my stats, let me know, and I'll have to load in out of multiplayer and transfer my money first of all to my account. That 18,000, I'll have to transfer that through and then go into story mode or career mode, whatever one suits your fancy. Oh, fuck off. Silage down here, silage additive, and I can't pick it up. Yes, I can. I'm not strong enough to throw it though. I'd be good in the Olympics. Fucking Para-Olympics. High jump. Hurdles in a wheelchair. What's all that thud, thud, thud? What's all that thud noise? Get over the wall. Go. Now, I didn't even know that was there. And yet, there's a box missing. Huh. Maybe I run on silage additive and it just filled me up. Rather be filled up by silage additive than a big black man's dick. Yes, that's right, Karens. I mentioned black. Yes, that's right, Karens. And dick as well. Go suck my one. Much left to do now. The extra 100,000 is not worth selling. I'm going to go plant some trees now. I think I'll cut the stream because when I go and do those trees, rather boring. It's not exactly exciting to watch. All I do is drive and drop one tree randomly where I believe, where I believe it'll grow. In its best position to give me the most coverage. If you put them too close together, they won't grow. So I do a random plant, sort of sporadic in areas that I kind of want it. And then this trailer belongs on the right. I'll have to bring it around. Yeah, that's right. Go back to the left. And then I let them grow to stage 1. So I fast forward time, which is why I haven't fed the animals. And I fast forward time, stage 1. Fuck's sake, this game. And then I can see where those saplings have come up, and then I'll go and plant around the saplings. I'll park this under the water trailer, and I think I'll just use the big Fendt, the tractor that I own. It doesn't give me any FPS problems or anything. I've had both of those tractors for 5 years. 1050s. I'll leave the stream on, I guess, if anyone's interested in how I do all the fucking saplings. It's not rocket science. You just don't leave the planter on the ground, so it's constantly dropping trees every metre or two. I'm going to unplug my headset. Thanks for watching. I'll leave the stream on, but yeah, talk to you later.